Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Wednesday. Last night we did drop our NBA play of the day. Unfortunately, the run came to an end. We had hit 5 in a row. We were looking for our 6th straight. We had the Detroit Pistons. I thought it was a really good spot for them. I really did. I lost a good amount of money on the Pistons last night, man. Happens. Shout out the Bucks. Playing better. We'll talk about them here in a little bit. And it was a 2-3 night for me overall. The one that got away for me was the Nuggets. I had the Nuggets at what? -5. I went about 4. I should have put it in earlier. That's all that happened. I should have put the game in earlier. Caught a bad line. And do your line shopping, man. I tell you that all the time. Sometimes that line shopping, that half a point, that 1 point, is the difference between wins and losses. And that was the case for me in that Denver game last night. So 2-3 night for me. Dropped a unit officially, but I'd lost a pretty penny on them Pistons. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Bounce back Wednesday, though. We got 6 games on the card, and y'all know the drill, man. We finna cook it up and try to smash it per usual. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Let's do what we do, man. Let's do what we do. We just kicked the crap out of the books on that NBA play of the day, which I have another one of today. We've now hit, 10 of 13. So, been fairly hot on it. Try to hit this one as well. Make it 2 weeks of only missing 3 plays. Can't really beat that, man. That's a great run. Let's keep it rolling. Let's do what we do. Let's make some money tonight. Without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. First game of the day. Speaking of those Detroit Pistons, man, they're on the back end of a back-to-back, out on the road, facing the defending champs, the Boston Celtics, man. It's a terrible spot for the Detroit Pistons. But I'm going to sign myself back up to take them again. I know, Jay, you're insane. Jay, you're crazy. I know. The thing is, I've bet Boston a couple times in spots like this where I thought they were just going to kick the crap out of a bad team. And they didn't. They kind of just let them hang around. Boston is not the dominant ATS team this season that you might think they are. I still believe they're the best team in the NBA. I believe if they played, their best brand of basketball, they would win this game by 40. But in that same breath, I don't think they're really all that interested in blowing out the Detroit Pistons in a game like this tonight. So, not a game I'm rushing to bet. I don't really want to bet the Pistons on the back end of a back-to-back with travel out on the road facing the defending champs after getting blown out by Milwaukee at home yesterday in probably the most meaningful game for the Pistons in quite some time. So I get it. It's not a great spot for Detroit, but I'm just telling you right now, everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie is betting Boston. And I think it's probably a slight contrarian spot to try to take Detroit in the terrible spot. Getting all these points. Celtics probably win dominantly. But would you be shocked if the Pistons snuck in the back door and the Celtics won the game by 11? Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. We're in Brooklyn where the Nets are 2.5-point home dogs with the Indiana Pacers rolling in total 226.5. Hey, this is another game that we really don't even have to overcomplicate. The Pacers on the road are on the do not bet list. Let's not even, you know what I mean? This team is terrible. They've done nothing on the road all season long. We've seen them get taken behind the shed basically yesterday by the Toronto Raptors. Now on a back end of a back-to-back with travel, still on the road. Had to go through customs. Terrible spot for the Pacers in this one as well. I've seen nothing to suggest that they should be favored in this spot this season. If we incorporate last season, then maybe, but who they've been on the road this season is untrustworthy. Both teams are struggling coming into this game. Both teams have lost 3 straight, but bounce back spot at home for Brooklyn. They come in here with the rest advantage. I like the spot for the Nets, man. Don't like the spot at all for Indiana. I want to continue to fade Indiana on the road until they show a pulse. At home, we can bet them. We can trust them. But on the road, hell no. Give me the Nets. Plus the points and outright money line. Here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. We're in South Beach, where the Los Angeles Lakers are out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Miami, 2.5-point home favorites here in this game. Total 216.5. First thing we got to talk about anytime we talk Lakers or Miami is injury report, man. These are two injury report manipulating teams. If you know, you know. So let's talk about it. For the Lakers, Anthony Davis, game time decision, probable though. I'm expecting him to play. Austin Reeves, he's listed right now as game time decision, a true questionable. And Vanderbilt, he's listed as out. So those are the key injuries for the Lakers. For the Heat, Jovic, he's out. Kevin Love, game time decision. Josh Richardson, game time decision. And then the big one for Miami, I see Jimmy Butler on this injury report right now. He's listed as a true questionable. Keep an eye out on the injury report throughout the day. I'm on the Lakers plus the points. Y'all know I don't like laying points with Miami in Miami. I honestly thought they were going to have the Lakers favored in this game. I could take Lakers money line, but I'd rather just take the 2.5 points in my back pocket and be cool. You feel me? This game probably going to come right down to the wire. And in that event, I want 2.5 points in my back pocket. I think the Lakers are the better team anyway. I think the Heat are overrated, overvalued. I know the Lakers, same thing could be said about them, but I actually think that they are a decent team and they're going to continue to improve over the season. I don't believe in Miami and this Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler combination right now. I'm just not buying it. So just letting y'all know my thoughts, letting y'all know how I see the game. And how I see this one is Lakers have a legitimate chance to come here and win this game outright, especially if LeBron and AD are on the floor. And if they're going to give me points in my back pocket, fading Miami in Miami, I'm going to definitely take them. So give me the Lakers plus a 2.5 here in this one. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. Man, we got a hell of a game right here, man. We got two teams currently on the do not bet list that are playing well, man. And my DMs are full of fans of both teams saying, Jay, take my team off the list. Take my team off the list. Take my team off the list. Between the Bucks, the Hawks, and the Knicks, man, them three fan bases are not happy with me right now. That shit is hilarious to me, bro. It's funny. I get it, though. I get it. If you follow me on Twitter, then you saw what I said yesterday. I said whoever wins this game, but basically what I was saying, whoever covers in this game today, I'll take off the do not bet list. I'll take them off. Yes, I will. Did I think I would be saying those words anytime soon? No, because I still think, honestly, wholeheartedly, both of these two teams are fades for the remainder of the season. But I'll digress. The list is fluid. The do not bet list is fluid. Teams come on and off the list all the time. So here it is. Here's both teams' chance and opportunity to come off the list. I never thought the Hawks would have the chance to come off, but they've been playing well. Shout out to them. They're dogs here in this game, getting 4.5 in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's on the back end of a back-to-back. Yesterday, with travel, they were in Detroit yesterday and took the Pistons behind the woodshed. Pistons were my top player of the day yesterday. I really liked the spot for Detroit yesterday. I really did, man. I really did. And they did not come through for me. I lost a pretty penny on that game. Guess what, though? I'm fading Milwaukee back-to-back nights. I'm on Atlanta. Man, I ain't never thought I would say them words anytime soon. But I'm on the Hawks. I'm on the Hawks in this one. Hey, if you watch the morning show, you know what today is. It's Wednesday, meaning it's Hawk Romanelli Wednesday. Last season, the Hawks showed an amazing ability to cover on Wednesdays. It's weird, I know. It might go over some of y'all's head. That's okay. But in this game tonight, honestly, I think the Hawks have a legitimate chance to go here and win it outright. I know Milwaukee's played extremely well at home. They played well on the road yesterday as well. Milwaukee has turned it on. They're playing much improved. Shout out to these boys. But if there was a hiccup spot, it would probably be tonight. The one thing that I think the Hawks have shown a really good ability to do this season is play well in the step-up games. We've seen them go and beat Boston. We've seen them beat Cleveland twice. When they play the bottom feeder teams, they're laying points. Those are still the spots I personally want to attack targeting the Hawks. But when they're in these underdog roles, they've shown the ability that we can be able to trust them in certain spots and situations. So, can't believe I'm saying it. But I'm on the Hawks, man. Turn me up, Atlanta. Remember, whoever covers in this game comes off the do not bet list. So, see which team it is. But for me personally, in this one tonight, I'm on the Hawks. I want the points in my back pocket. Here in this one. Last and final game of the night. We're in LA where the Clippers are 2.5-point home dogs with the Minnesota Timberwolves rolling in. Total 212.5. The Clippers are on the back end of a back-to-back. They did play yesterday. They were at home yesterday where they beat up on the Portland Trailblazers. Beat up on them boys. 127-105. Man, I'm telling y'all what I tell y'all yesterday at the end of the show. When Harden doing that shit, I'm not fading him. And right now, it's not fuck the Clippers. Right now, it's we riding with the Clippers. I'm on the Clippers tonight, plus the 2.5, maybe even outright money line. They've been the better basketball team this season. This line don't even make sense to me. I get to throw on the back end of a back-to-back, but I still don't think that deserves Minnesota being favored. Maybe the line even. It's also a revenge game for the Clippers as they lost to Minnesota earlier this season. That game was in Minnesota. Minnesota won that game 93-92. It wasn't even that long ago. It was a couple days ago. It was on the 29th of November. So what day was the 29th? The 29th was, let me see, pull it up right quick. The 29th was Sunday. So yeah, it was Sunday. Wasn't even that long ago. Quick revenge spot. Y'all know I love me a quick revenge spot in the NBA. Clippers are the better basketball team at home. Revenge spot. I know they're on the back end of a back-to-back, but they beat up on the Blazers yesterday, so they should be fine in this spot. Timberwolves, with expectations, what do we call them? The house of disappointment. James doing this shit. He back to them Houston Rockets, James. I ain't fading them. I'm on the Clippers, plus the points here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Money Making Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Bounce back. Money Making Wednesday. We dropped our top play last night with the Detroit Pistons. Ended our run. We had hit 5 in a row. We've hit 10 of our last 13. So we're trying to make it 11 of 14 in the bounce back spot tonight. Scoop that play up. I absolutely love it. And or hop on something long term. We went 2-3 officially last night. Want to do better than that? We will be better than that. Hop on something long term, man. A run is on the horizon. I believe it. If you believe it, rock with me, man. Let's do what we do. And that's kick the crap out of the books betting hoops, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all more than you know. More than y'all know. Let's do what we do, man. It's me, your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all on the morning show, and I'll see y'all tomorrow here on the Jam Session. I'm out of here. Peace.